What is the secret of Jewish survival? You know, one day Simon Wiesenthal called and said he wanted to celebrate his 90th birthday in an unusual manner. He wanted to gather with a small group of friends and celebrate in the Imperial Hotel in Vienna. And when he was sitting there on that night, having his kosher feast with his several friends, he said that this was Hitler's favorite hotel, and that both Hitler and Himmler had permanent suites there. In fact, till today, they have enormous bunkers that they had built beneath the hotel, because he thought that that would serve as an ideal headquarters from where he could conduct the Second World War. During the Third Reich, he said it was unthinkable for a Jew to be seen anywhere within proximity of the Imperial Hotel. And I want to make sure that all the taboos of the Third Reich are broken, and that the record of this hotel will affirm that Simon Wiesenthal celebrated his 90th birthday here with a kosher dinner. On the night of the dinner, when the band played a certain Yiddish favorite, Bells, mein Städtele Bells, he looked up to the ceiling and he noted and said, "You see, even the chandeliers, they're shaking because this is the first time that they've ever heard such beautiful music. Let the record read," he continued, "that Hitler is no longer here, but even in the Imperial Hotel, Jews are alive and still singing." What is startling to observe is how when we read the story of the Jewish exile in Egypt, the Torah recounts how 70 went down in the first instance. And yet after 210 years of servitude, we're told that several million ultimately emerged. And you have to wonder, how does 70 turn into several million? They're enslaved, they're enduring daily hardship, all kinds of torment. Who brings children into such a chaotic world? And yet, despite all this, they somehow maintain a compelling faith in the future, readily building new generations. Where did they draw this strength from? And the answer lies in a little bit of number crunching, because when you consider the count in the Torah of 70 souls having gone down to Egypt, in actual fact, what you ultimately get is a total count of 69, even when including Joseph and his sons that are already in Egypt. So where does the number 70 come from? A lot of the commentaries offer a whole range of different explanations, but perhaps the most profound comes from the Medrash itself. The Medrash tells us that God included himself in the count, and that's how they actually got to 70. Can there be any words more inspiring, any message more encouraging? God is with us in Egypt amidst the bondage, the pain, and the persecution. He's with us in our wanderings and dispersions throughout all of history. We don't always know why we have to undergo the pain, but it's the very conviction in the invisible but tangible divine presence being with us in our exiles and our ghettos that has sustained us through a tumultuous history. All of our enemies, down to the Third Reich, have come and gone. All those who mocked our faith in God or challenged our beliefs, from the ruins of Babylon to the Imperial Hotel, have dissipated, but we're still here, alive and well, telling the tale, singing Bells, mein Städtele Bells. Therein lies the secret of Jewish endurance and Jewish continuity. Shabbat Shalom.